Look at that thing. That thing is wide, fast, long, and a beast. That thing's another turbo right there. We're gonna have a good run today. We're actually headed out towards Harmony in the Annapolis Valley. That's where we're headed out. So I'm gonna kind of bring up the rear a little bit, and we'll see where we end up. See you guys up the trail. Me and Mark are heading up the rear just for that reason alone. Just look at the colors. I know we lost some colors here between the last couple of weeks. I was in Cape Breton for the first time in the fall about a week ago, so I've never been up there during the fall. It is just gorgeous this time of year. So if you ever get a chance to get up there in Cape Breton, I'd like to get on the bike and do some biking up in Cape Breton, because I've actually never spun my wheels up there yet. But at any season. But yeah, no, we're getting into, when is it, November? Well, today's October 23rd, which is actually my anniversary. Now, the owner of that RZR Turbo was saying at the beginning of the run here that he just filled up with regular, which is Borden's in the Woods. That's all they have is regular here. They don't have Supreme. They have regular and diesel. Just not a big demand for anything else down this way. But he's saying it actually runs quite bad on regular fuel, and it requires high test. And he had a YXZ 1000 before that turbo. He said ran even crappier on regular and still not as good on Supreme. He had to actually run a little bit of octane boost in it. Now, for me, I've always just run kind of regular fuel in all my bikes. Now, this bike is fuel injected. My other one was carbureted. My 660. This bike being fuel injected, I do tend to run Supreme in it, but if I don't have Supreme, I don't worry about any octane boosters. I just put whatever regular fuel I can put in it. It's sprinkling a little bit. We might hit some rain. Hopefully the camera won't fog up. Todd? Huh? Said morning.
Hey, how's it going, bud?
Good, good. You boys gonna go ahead and race?
I don't know if we're gonna race, but he said if we want to hold it open there, first lap.
Go for it. Bit of a break time. road, and you can get access to the Farmer's Family Diner, which is just a family-run small diner. Especially in the wintertime, more so in the wintertime, because this trail runs through right beside or right behind the diner for the snowmobiles. In the wintertime, or excuse me, in the summertime, you actually cannot legally get there because there's road travel involved. And I've said it many times, many times in the province of Nova Scotia, that it's illegal to run the side of the road, the side of the highway, on your ATV, on anything that's not legally road plated. There are pilot projects put in place for very short distances by some organizations in the province, and I hear that it just got extended. That pilot project was 3 years ongoing, and it just got extended to like another 3 years. How long does it take to gather data to know that your business is benefiting from ATV travel? I don't get it, but sure, I guess it's still a step forward. Well, a step sideways, because you didn't really go forward, but sure. Anyway, there are pilot projects in place to allow some ATVs on the side of the road. I have not seen any data from it. I don't know if they're going to release any data from it. You make the call. To get to the diners, to get to the gas stations, get to the hotels, you make the call if you want to make it on the road or not. If you get caught, I guess it's up to you. Deal with the consequences, but to me it's just absolutely asinine that we're still 15 years behind everybody else in this province. It drives me nuts. And that was a rant for the day. Johnson's Pond Foremen shelter with the snowmobile on top. We are going to go over on Trail 50, which is the David Morris Trail. There's a nice little bridge there. We're going to go by Crystal Falls. Don't know if you can see the falls. Can't remember if you can see the falls right from the trail, but the bridge you can definitely see, because we're going to go right over it. So. Bridge is getting pretty chewed up. That wasn't the bridge, but that is a bridge. Huh. Piece of property there must be sold. That's all new. See if that Razor will even fit on the bridge. I just thought of that. He might be rubbing the rails. not that wide. I haven't been on this trail in a while. Certainly muddier than I remember. Throw this thing in four-wheel drive. Not that I actually need it, but I've said it before, it actually eliminates some of the pushback on the front end. If you got your front tires clawing through whatever you're trying to make it through, just eliminates some pressure off the front end. Plus, it's good to exercise the four-wheel drive in. Tristan, if you're paying attention to this part of the video, this is a shout out to you, man. I certainly do appreciate you, you know, helping my channel out by watching my videos, and you know, feel free to make a comment down below. I'm having fun out here riding with your dad, and me and him were talking. Me and Todd were talking. We're saying that, well, maybe I might get the opportunity to run that big tank over there. So I think one of the stops we'll make here, we'll switch up a little bit, and your dad will ride my Grizzly here, and I'll get the chance to test out what it's like in the seat of a big old Razor 1000 turbo. Premium, by the way, Pro Premium. So that might come up in a separate video, but yeah, this is just a quick little shout out to you, Tristan. I appreciate it, man, and maybe we'll see you out on the trail someday. You know, no matter what part of the province you're in, it just seems like every powerline trail looks the same. That's why I think a lot of people can get crossed up on some of these powerline trails. Like this looks like Beaver Bank, which looks like Upper Sackville, which looks like Mount Uniacke, which looks like different parts of the valley. It all looks the same when you're on these powerline trails. So we're coming up on the bridge here. It doesn't look like the Razors are having any problems. That's wider than I remember. Hikers. There's probably a lot of them out today, to be honest, because it's warm. sometimes we don't get warm receptions whenever we are on a multi-use trail. This province seems to very much favor active transportation, which means bicycles, walkers, hikers, that kind of thing. They don't really favor off-highway vehicles. This province does not really recognize this as a tourism opportunity, albeit the millions upon millions upon millions of dollars that are spent every year on ATV purchases and you know, gas, hotels, trailer sales, all that kind of stuff. That just drives me nuts. Sorry, I'm ranting again. So what we're doing now is we're gonna go by, but we're gonna take our helmets off, because what that's gonna do is that's gonna not spook the horses. Respect is a two-way street. That's all I'll say. You want people to respect you while you're on the four-wheelers? Give people respect while they're walking or doing horses or whatever they were doing. That was a hayride. That was pretty cool. That's where I left that. Ground clearance. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed that run. I kind of got distracted because I switched with Todd to run his Razor Pro XP Pro back. What is that animal up there now? Skunk? I'm getting distracted again, but I also don't want to get sprayed. No, that's just a cat. Anyway, I swapped Todd with his Razor, so I actually didn't get to do the end of the video, but it was just kind of a loop to come back there anyway from the same route that we went out. So anyway, I'll end the video here now. I appreciate your likes, your comments, your views. My name is RyeGuy8888. Please consider subscribing if you're not subscribed. Like the video because it does help my channel grow. And we'll see you guys on the next run. RyeGuy out. My bones start to disconnect. My soul becomes hard.